When we are young, we experience a wide variety of things. Perhaps all of us have been on the receiving end of some very painful events. And those events eventually led to scars that we may or may not remember. And those events may still be affecting you today. Those painful events typically teach us lessons about life. Some of them positive, some of them detrimental to how we view ourselves in the world. Our past is one source of the harmful beliefs. Maybe you can relate to the following personal beliefs. I'm not good enough. I'm a failure. If anyone really knew who I am, they would abandon or wouldn't love me. I'll never trust him or her again, or I'll never trust people again. How do you deal with these kinds of beliefs? One way is to use affirmations. Affirmations are short, 1 or 2 sentences that affirm the truth or our personal values. They are powerful in rewriting the false thinking patterns we have come to believe in our lives. An example of an affirmation I use is, I do not have to prove myself to anyone. I simply need to express myself as honestly and as effectively as I can. A lot of what we do is influenced by how others around us will view our choices. Each of us is affected at some level by those around us. And the key is not to make people-pleasing the reason why we do what we do. I know in my life, I've spent a lot of time and energy trying to get everyone around me to like me. The problem with that is it has affected my ability to develop who Brian is, who I am. Who I became was someone who got along with everyone but had little integrity. Consequently, I had not developed a proper sense of self because in the pursuit of people-pleasing, I neglected the true me. This affirmation helps me to focus on staying true to myself rather than pleasing people. Most of my life, I believed deeply that pleasing people was one of the most important things. It took years of repeating this affirmation on a nearly daily basis for it to become a deep conviction. I still need to be reminded of this affirmation from time to time because old habits, they just die hard. With consistency and time, the mind will adapt to the new belief system. What are some affirmations that you use or you would need to start using to promote those deep changes?